Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yes, the 112 Ocean Avenue door is open for you. Would you like to come in? No? You don't want to? Oh, okay. Don't blame you. The Real Rant Reviewer back with you for an awesome rant review. I'm giving 1979 Amityville Horror its due, its credit uh, for the soundtrack. Yes, soundtrack is amazing. Soundtrack has to be the creepiest soundtrack or one of the top 15 creepiest 20 soundtracks easily in horror. Amityville Horror, guys. You'll never hear nothing like it. If you hear it on TikTok, you hear it on other shits, it's because of this movie. This is where it comes from. So yeah, God's sakes, get out, guys. Like I said, James Brolin, Mark Kidder here. They star as the Lutzes, and they tell you the 28-day stay. They chronicle the 28-day stay in the Amityville home, 112 Ocean Avenue, just a year later after the murders of the DeFeo family by their oldest, Ronnie. He killed his whole family in this house. The Lutzes move in a year later at a bargain deal. Because of that murder, this house is given up at a bargain deal to the Lutzes, which they. Why wouldn't you love that? But they only said 28 days, guys. This movie shows you why. And they just hit the bricks. They hit the shit. And they don't take anything with them and never come back. Now, here's the thing about that. Usually during an emergency, people do grab shit, like during a fire or a tornado, they grab their personal belongings or a wallet or something. These people grab nothing. So whatever happened in that home, they just did not want to, they didn't want to follow them or something. Like, it was something real bad. So, yeah, the movie shows you a little bit of what is what, but you know what I'm saying? Mr. Lutz here won't real time talk about the last night in the home, but he will say read the book, and he puts it in the book of what happened the last night at the house that finally forced them out. But it was probably a multitude of things that were forcing them out to begin with. The 28 days, only staying for 28 days, surviving for that long, whatever, and they never come back. And they, as we know, they've released many movies. This is the best Amityville ever of any of the. Fuck the remake, the Reynolds remake. Show some love for it then. But fuck that movie. That's another rant. But 1979 does it legit. I went to the Amityville house when I was very young in the 90s and saw it when it was remodeled for the first time or something, whatever. I saw it. It was fascinated ever since with the story and all that shit. There's plenty of documentaries out there, to watch. But if you want to start something, you start it off right with 1979's Amityville Horror, creepy-ass soundtrack, great acting, and there's this scene coming up, guys, with this priest where, the whole thing is, for God's sake, get out, A disembodied voice confronts the priest. It's very, very creepy. And just great atmosphere, great cinematography, and most of it takes place at the house. So, you don't have to do much production design, but they did great at the production design because they did the house like they did it, detail for detail. I think I might make another rant review in the future, maybe go live on the Amityville horror and talk about it because it's something I'm really fascinated with and always will be. But this quick rant review on this movie, guys, I just have to see it at least one time, and you will be interested, or you will at least be a little creeped out by the music and by the events. I mean, not even by the events, but just the creepy music. But man, what a fucking movie! You watch James Brolin, Mr. Lutz here, go fucking insane slowly. This thing driving him, and this is the scene I was telling you about, the priest here with the disembodied voice. That's a scene that always stuck with me. I was young when I saw this movie, so that scene really stuck with me, guys. A couple scenes will stick with me. There's one with the nun as well. She was acting really creeped out, bro. She was heaving up and stuff. This shit really sticks with you, man. And nonfiction, fiction, whatever, fake, false, true. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the real review, telling you to see 1979's Amityville Horror and then come to your own conclusion and leave a comment down below. Tell me what the fuck you think about these Lutzes. Tell me what you think about Amityville Horror 1979 and that creepy ass soundtrack. Guys, definitely recommended by the Real Rant Reviewer. All right, y'all. Peace.